or therefore, wait there, it had to be you. Empty money, money, I don't throw a salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, hey, money, money, I don't throw a salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, so you held me close, so closer than a brother, so closer than a brother. Truth is, I gave up on myself, cause my back was against the wall, and it was one in us, yeah. But I gave you a call, and you answered my prayer at once. You made a way. But I gave you a call, said my prayer at once. You made a way 1, 2, 3, and 4. Me boom pom 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 mechi. Baby I'm me friend, baby I'm me D. Or therefore, one over to me away. Hey, now say me susu osu sisi. Stand back and take account. Or therefore, wait there, it had to be you. Empty money, money, salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, hey, money, money, I don't throw a salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo. Salute, yeah, money, and again, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, and again, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, and again, money, 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 I jump into chamo.
Yeah, fema ye wo London. Ya jia basobodie bebre. Ni ya redare ewo mransemu. Eye legal services, BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nyeden kra. Yen partner penimpa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eye abofrahwe mu awarja ye ho twuma mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu eweni ye wo brei mu enu ntin ye to ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member.
Patron Sevenka. Mebacho, Mama Eunice, what to make?
Aha, I feel them it. Pacha Fisher Pa.
Mema Africia Pa.
I think committing Pacha here.
Afi, Utia did bring any new year.
Wait, the men the roya. I feel when I met me it's
And yeah, no come baby, and Yantuaso.
Pacha you.
At year for 8 you.
Pacha you, me that's the very prophet. Me da etie for so ase me hwehwem nyina afisha pa da yamya se yasan ehu afi 2022 ye da yamya se ono so abo ye ho ban a ye nyina ye betumi eju edi edumede of course every should I say every show will be a updates, but before I ever updates, I want to wish my colleague lawyer Ajua a happy birthday and then a birthday in the answer for their life ne in Indiana or their manner or their law course and we are waiting to see the goodness of the Lord in her being successful in her course and of course as soon as she qualifies, she will become a qualified solicitor. Obetumi abua yen crofo yen community at least almost sano ebetumi enya the right knowledge and answer information on being here to be able to also go on and do what they have to do. Inti ye bisa ya mese omano asumje omane yansa omane ahoto omane bibiara eda na koma so bia in Jesus name. Inti Adra, this is for you. Of course, you were here for bia omodi on my birthday this month. You wish na a happy birthday. And then in terms of your updates, we are still in the COVID period. In the prophets last year na Omicron virus and the fact that another lockdown crown pool because of the way spreading but yame aboye ho ban yet to me atna say aka say oh yame was we to this new year into yame yedawase. And of course, they have now relaxed more restrictions in terms of travel. Into Endra, almost can say, so back to England now. Unim say why fully vaccinated into wow injections no I'm not talking about the booster into fully vaccinated means say wow injections now almost say one. And if you are fully vaccinated now. Wait to quiet now all sign about back to England almost say who here say obey another PCR test and sign now back to England. So all back from 4 a.m. this Friday into Ochna from 4 a.m. Ochna so all back to England there now who here say obey PCR test and sign now drew England And then another thing that they have also said is say back to England also so of course now who here say will sign another test in terms of PCR test into from 4 a.m. on Sunday you don't have to do Saturday 2 PCR tests any day 8 and after before day 10 PCR tests. Because usually it's over back over Saturday 2 PCR test, then day 8 PCR test. But on can say, and when he say over PCR test no, so our lateral test no fear over to me ISR lateral test, and then of course the way lateral test now there's no need to over quarantine home for 10 days and sana with fee in see. So we lateral test no na about as positive and they over to me order for PCR test to confirm that I'm part when you COVID and no there at least so when you have confirmation there and they over self isolated home but after 4 a.m. on Sunday, this coming Sunday, 9th of January, no, and whom he has said, self-isolated and I said, quarantine home for 10-day period, no. And so that is also something that is good for confirm way to choir almost sign our back after this Friday and Sunday we are back. And so that is in terms of your COVID-19 updates. And so of course, so we to choir Ghana there. I must say you have to be fully vaccinated. To choir and Chrome without being fully vaccinated because Ghana buying say you have to be fully vaccinated and sana waba Chrome. Otherwise, just war panini be. It's all can go for now. Or be a more person vaccination there.
Nabi, and Paniano, J. Omo airport once and I am welcome and I say a plane money ever. I
think so. Would airport on the and of course, when you're fully vaccinated, there and it is the airport on the NASA direct to the correct facility to be able to give the vaccination. It's I think
not lawyer, me pacho.
Yeah.
Now more work no more worry. Ghana no more worry.
And only as them know. Omo worry, but omo dey say in crofo no omo ba no. Omo na omo dey COVID neighbor. It's omo ba no na omo ya problem.
Oh, I see.
It's of course, almost say, and so when you're fully vaccinated, and just say, oh, my will be and son, that's one thing to also bear in mind. So we'll talk about Ghana there and making sure say why you're fully vaccinated and sana obeko. That is in terms of COVID-19.
By not we know a law. And I say, saying, and one vaccination, one year vaccination, now into one.
Into a policy, into call even Ghana High Commission webpage, no, so the first thing that comes up is our announcements, no, that you should be aware of all new COVID rules, and I say, policy, no, in terms of travel. They are saying, say, oh, to kaya by your chroma, and they're making sure, say, why you're fully vaccinated and sana. And obviously they will need that evidence into who to cry out the card na yedema time I'm vaccinated or no ever cause to show say why you're fully vaccinated. And see so we do airports now we move sana unibia and of course it means you're vaccinated and see of course I'm sure say this policy will be in place even before you travel. And so especially at Heathrow or wherever you are going, no, if the country that you're going to is Ghana, not unvaccinated, I don't think say I'm penecrampo say body please.
Lawyer, say if only say Ghana government and I say admire for no met me in the credit. Say maybe I mean say what year news sir? Novak de Djokovic.
Yeah.
Novak Djokovic was refused entry to Australia because one more paniano.
Yeah.
You cancel the visa and you deport no. Emmanuel call back and he say, "Em say Biana Ghana person no." But so being kwaji 50 Ghana, no being kwaji 5 Ghana, no being kwaji 20 Ghana, no many pan. Let am battle transfer.
Oh, prophet. Well, good government, I'm sure someone will be straight. Oh, well, I didn't say almost per se disease never spread because of the way almost say Omicron no it's here. It's a cold. And see, we are cold now. No, it's very likely says any panel so ebenya. And see the way at which it is spreading, no, in comfort slow. Me one comfort almost say. To quite enko baby for the next 2 years. My imagine say to quite enko baby because almost through area no. And say a beer ento and you don't know the seriousness of it. if we are told
now when I catch you in the next 2 years you are the become when you say
I don't see our idea
about
hey every year we are
and about free Israel fufra saba and mienu aba ba free Israel and about free France
hey it's booster media you be what
lawyer Ghana ayinu kro mo check no Ghana ukodura test na ye o answer na mo wawura mu no eno kra manfo timi tu abride e pass through ayen yo mo hwe
and also yasem
pania na obi sro pania oko hospital Thursday and a doctor so be one pania o si doctor mfa pania no to on Monday no wa be wo because o sro pania as a Monday emma
Encrophos me dada encrophos bebre so and so we say encrophos
Rainbow Radio.
it means that they are saying that because they are looking at other alternatives in say we more how much say pioneer no after almost experiment in say you what to na you be booster back na assign another booster. All of this is experimentation. It's almost there. Almost by year alternative, no. It's almost by year almost way lemon, ne pineapple, ne neem tree, no. At least ever bomb and as some we found malaria tablets, no. Any other yama uncle I can say is a remedy to the COVID virus. In Sincofa I can say they are open to the alternatives. Now, what they are for vaccine. I'm sure say there has been enough education about the vaccine. My vaccine, we are my time I'm vaccine, and I don't think say they have any bad intention in mind in terms of vaccinations. I just think that they are trying as much as possible to bring a resolution and answer a remedy to this whole COVID. At least we've had about 4 different variants and now 5 different variants since 2019 December. Now one can say way back, another one swaba, another way swaba. It is just to, of course, reduce the risk of people going to hospital. And so when they want to make sure say at least when you have vaccination. And here say over call hospital and I say over call intensive care unit more oxygen especially those that are should I say reaching their pension age and I say over their pension age through the most because they feel say immune system no crampo and to me and take all of the things that are going on in see for them no. They are more scared than even should I say younger and I say and no. And see, of course, depending on your age, no, you have to weigh in the positives and the negatives. And to me, no vaccine, no, it's a good idea. Of course, when you have vaccine, no, now person neem tree, no lemon, no pineapple. Yeah, of course. Wait to me, yes, I am waiting now because. There's no cure until we have to.
Dabiba, say lawyer. Say unya vaccine yadie no ontime ntakew.
Oh, I don't hear the cry.
Intri ne sobolo ne osobaya no dey all the bed.
Oh, vaccine ain't cure. Patrol, vaccine ain't to reduce the risk of you getting seriously ill. Say,
this vaccine ain't cure. The any omunya wo. Omunya ye wo. No mama ye hundu yasmun.
Prophet, hey, I'm person NHS never bro. It's almost dream NHS new confirm mobile NHS no. In some person at least say wow and the risk of you getting seriously ill no will not be to the extent say the over hospital over to me who will fear because almost in Crawford no when you the crampo no still na to me bill according to say code we are code 1 year next year best I have a bill now next year I have a bill
but say code ni ho They say code new from 2019 to 2022. Code new ho. Now what to say coronavirus? Code new ho. I'm not sure about a cold no call.
So you're cold now. Oh, coffee grandpa, coffee slow because I'm drinking so we are COVID. Hey, Randy. But still, Prophet say Americano. The whole point is just to reduce the risk. Into face mask, hand sanitizers, it is all important to make sure say at least on transfer and call obi and answer nipa no a ono so ewo no on transfer emba wo so until we just have to keep those measures in place saying yen so ye be protect ye ho ne nkrofo amoye around us. It is obviously one of the things that governments need air. Nobody knows what the cure is, and I don't think say me I can say who cure ne insecure ni. Meaning confirm flu vaccination. Flu vaccination ne pet no when you flu the first few days. Now almost say flu no come. I say now when you flu vaccination almost say dear flu vaccination ne pet na when you flu. There is nothing that is 100%. At least it's just to reduce the risk of it being seriously deadly. Because almost saying still move from that flu virus into viral yarea there. To me, and she said because a common needs a okay. It's me for just like COVID for of course at least to me boy to me our boy at least yes keep it safe. It's a prophet you may know Hannah so okay. It's over here topic prophet your topic no is around employ either outside of the UK and also within the UK because since January of 2021 governments no I can say so over Chrome ha now person Chrome ha whether you are EU and I say we are non-EU national there and they say to me a visa either as a worker and I say students and I say any other route but and that specifically no yeah share and kofwa employers and I say businesses work from her way to me employ nkofwa outside the UK whether it is nkofwa person bahanum as nurses care workers nkofwa person bahanum as chefs nkofwa person bahanum to do technical work. There are so many jobs, almost thousands of jobs under the eligible occupation list. No, so we call government's website .gov.uk. And there are so many businesses that say licenses when you answer to me will be outside of the UK to me and at least say governments are putting in place all these measures there, then why not take advantage of them at least so that we can help young for more to also come and reside in the UK, work and also benefit the UK economy. And say, agencies, let's look at in terms of applying for that sponsor license because without that sponsor license no to me emfa obi emba and to me emma obi a otikrom ha enye adwuma enti se nipa kono tikrom ha no student visa na opeso call visa na dia and there ehu here skilled work. Okay.
Me bacho okasa no atiko because twi bi free ho ba twi bi free ho. Enti technician no hwe ni yiman. Abi okasa no eko.
Pachote.
Rainbow Radio.
Me bacho
Taste of London
Ababa.
in Accra. 87.5 FM.
Okay. In terms of nipa na or your employer na say agency na say business na ewo krom ha omo pese omo ji obi eba UK krom ha no, there is that need for them to be able to have that sponsorship license. Into sponsorship license nature said that company and as a business and as an employer no, usually they look at it in terms of how small and not how large that business near. So usually no more turnover less than 5 million. Now they will consider you as a small business and as a small company. Into obviously say you're over 5 million, yeah, then you know say a company that is large. Into no, once you are making the application for a license, no, they want to see say will business no a genuine business almost juma UK Chrome ha, and with sponsorship license no, they always ask for at least 4 documentations to show say will business no a business it's in UK Chrome ha. And apart from the business no nkrofo na omo be manage sa nkrofo na omo be ba Chrome ha be ejuma no, so omo be checks on omo to see say omo ni criminal records bia and I say omo ni civil penalties and I say a kabia so omo tia to the court in say yema we na omo ye a whole checks. And sometimes so omo be to me I call business premises akoshe just to make sure say their work no cray. And in terms of applying for that license, no, usually say, oh yeah, a business that is larger, they would always request certain documentations to do with your HMRC registration, your PAYE registration. Of course, the all employ people in your business are usually say almost consider say ABR employment no more employ people who are about 50, and they of course then they'll consider it as a large business because employment no so you are employing people to do any role that you have put there as an eligible role. And of course they will require certain things just to confirm say business no a genuine business, and if you are registered with company house documentations way in terms of building crampona we juma from no say warranty and I say a mortgage just to confirm and to verify. So we are a registered company and I say charity. Of course, check our registration documents just to make sure say registration number no regulated body na say now you are being regulated and you are doing things in line with what the regulated body wants. And so oh yes, our license now check now based on the documentation now provided. With the sponsorship license no, so priority service. Usually normal say it takes about 8 weeks, which is roughly about 2 months. So provided with confirmation say pre-license priority service and also an extra additional charge of £500. So your application no now your small business usually they will say you will pay a fee of about £536 for the application. So you are a large business because of the turnover and the number of employees you have and accounts no profits all of those things will then go on to show say you're a large business and therefore you need to pay an application fee of about £1,476. Into say fee way, then it means that it's a priority service after the application has been submitted, and no kyerɛ sɛ they will give you a decision within 10 working days of you paying that application fee. And so we will saa application fee any extra £500 on top of license application na why. And usually with the application, they will ask you questions to do with how many certificates of sponsorship are open say oma. Into certificate of sponsorship a document odebema sa employee na open say oba krom ha obeye ejuma ewo krom ha. And usually in terms of certificate of sponsorship, you are saying to the Home Office, and yeah, paper, a electronic record. Into certificate of sponsorship now online Obetro was to say nipa way assume say way ya check nyema obe hia e de aye adwuma we ya ye hia no for na adwuma na obeye no ebia eye nurse adwuma na say eye care adwuma ya check ne qualifications ne skill level ne English ya check bibia ye nim say assume say we betumi aye adwuma no ye nim say assume say we so ne certificate of sponsorship na ye de ma no obeye adwuma from 2022 to 2025 in say a 3-year period in say omo betro dates na obe start adwuma no any dates na de be wie adwuma no because with sponsored and also skilled worker license they have a period of at least 5 years omo betumi ama say adwuma no is for 3 years or more, then of course the maximum omo betumi ama 5 years for that particular role. And also with that certificate of sponsorship ebeka the fact says nipa na oba the salary obeje baby obeye ejuma the company registration any nkeka ho it will give the Home Office a record of nipa na oba so that at least nipa no so obeye application na onim say we na ejuma for no ede ama me nti we na me so me use ede enya me visa na me de be back from ha na say visa na me de betena e krom ha. And in regards to that certificate of sponsorship now ejuma for no eba ma no Home Office for no baby say how many do you need in terms of wo ejuma na wo hwehwe no nti e bia menya nkrofo 10 and I say for 20 me per se me de omo ba in this year 2022 nti me de be share application also say me here care workers 20 for this year nti moma me sa occupation and I said sa limit no me de to me enya sa for 20 this year and I said if you have more you can put more on it. In terms of them making their decision, so Home Office for no share with Juma na wo ye no na omujidi say number na wo dey at no ubehia sa number na ampa because of course omo share with business takings any nyema mo ya and sa nipa dodo no it means say ubehia omo pa for this 12-month period in omo yes, that decision now they will consider all of this in making their assessments. So almost GD say bia nipa 20 now with their so no and yeah variable say yeah they 20 roles ebema because of say and almost making almost decision now almost back say yes yeah ma sponsorship license but yeah to me ma do no will be sano because of bia say ni say ayehu and I said the fact say dia ejuma na wo pe no sa ejuma ayefo no ye sheda enhia sa dodo no nti ye mfa sa dodo no so ma but they will explain the reasons why they will limit the nkofo na opesa or the omoba no but generally no say what the share so they are very flexible omoma ho kwan say so ebeba. And then in regards to sponsorship license we know so say your business na let's say nipa na opesa sponsor no waba krom handeda okra visa but ne visa no ebewu nti ono so here sa further extension and no sa no almost can say an undefined certificate of sponsorship in say no sa no they are saying say nipa no work home hard there isn't any reason why you should define the certificate of sponsorship but say nipa no ordinary free ebi Ghana and I say a for so abeye ejuma e work home hard and then no a defined certificate of sponsorship a wode be ma sa nipa na obetumi abeye ejuma e work home ha and then of course say UK employer na master certificate of sponsorship nipa ba ko bia obema certificate of sponsorship to no and also will fee it's just over £300 into say also nipa 20 and na obema certificate of sponsorship to no then it means say set over £300 obetua abroso for each certificate of sponsorship obema obia opese oye adwuma anase obia ofrifi a opese obeye adwuma e wo krom ha and then apart from that fee now obetua for the certificate of sponsorship a would my employees no so so utua bibia your friend no immigration skills charge into immigration skills charge to say an additional fee a utua ama UK government to say because wa ma sanimpa we abaye adwuma e wo krom ha nti sanimpa we no every 12 months and I said let's say the first 12 months no depending on whether you are a big business and I say you are a large business and I say you are a small business and also stand obetua sa immigration skills charge to UK government no into the first 12 months say we are a small business obetua just over £500. So we a large business obetua £1,000 and then every 6 months you pay another £500 for sa nipa ba na odinaba. So we a nipa 20 and you are just going to be multiplying for sa nipa 20 na ode omo no because of course omo hu say nipa krono benefit and also all benefit from nipa na wama na ba oye ejuma no and of course nipa na all ba no so obehia salary say etua ne car on to me and back from her or snack from her without being paid into government no so aka say sa nipa no ebeye ejuma wo krom ha threshold na ya ma no 25,600 say utia sa 25,600 a year and I say a lower and to me and lower than £20,480,000 a year and I say the same rate nipa no ebenya ewo normal job market no so into abia nipa krono or ye adwuma as a nurse because it's within the shortage occupation no omo ka say sa nipa no to me age 80% less than the shortage than the normal skilled worker rates na ewo hono into say abia nurses for no ye twa moka 40,000 a year na nipa na wo be ma na ye adwuma no ne rate now de ma no 80% less than the 40,000 there and no yeah okay because of course omo hwe say nipa kono betumi 80 points na into usually no 70 points no na nipa na o ba no so umiti but within the shortage occupation role na at least with 20%, 20 points in terms of ne ejuma no because obeye ejuma wo krom ha then it means that at least with me emiti part of the requirements are over here. But also in terms of the fact that almost skill level na nipa kono ebeye wo krom ha no they are also looking at things like normal English into abia nipa krona or bano omo ka say so o cambrofo And if they can't speak English, then of course, and also be an issue. But they want to make sure, say, Prophet Otemenka. Okay. In terms of the English test, no, usually say nipa na aye exam and I say why an undergraduate degree or master's degree or higher education degree. Omubeshe say sa degree na nipa krono ewo no emiti omo required skill level in Sinkrofai omo free outside the UK so omo ewo degree and I say omo aye sa higher level education qualification there, then it is up to them to send it to UK Access for our assessments not to see say omo brofono emiti the level B1 and also level B2 na omo shishana. And then when it comes to Nkrofo ABA omo aye bibi lower into ABA like in Ghana o koye nurse they take you to nursing college. It's not necessarily that Wako University or Wako undergraduate degree. A lot of care workers call university that a call sixth form and I say college that. But you will course be a friend MVQ. And so we say oh my MVQ level 2 and also my MVQ level 3. And see MVQ level 3 no I say at least me to me actually say my year up to this point into me to me enya care ejuma aye. And of course if you are able to meet almost required skill level now, then they will obviously go on and say that because ABIA will course now when you're from nursing college no meet a required skill level now yeah you bet to me ama ejuma say ewo krom ha. For instance, if you are saying say nipa kono ebe nursing qualification different from care work nipa kono ebe because say we share krom ha omo nurses there are certain exams say omo ye answer na omo start ejuma no crampo omo ejuma no enda from colleagues and ask me and before omo nursing course way omo ye no na ye free but na ejuma no nda from cry omo go through various assessments answer na omo ama omo sa ejuma no nti nurses ejuma no there there's more tests to be done in terms of getting those job roles in the UK but so uba na ube to me aye omo test no now pass here then at least say yeah, she should juma within the NHS and I say within hospitals na amana aye a bit easier. But say oh koye ke juma dia here qualifications be brisa because they are just looking at whether you can meet that specified required framework level. Into say why you be similar to MVQ level 2 and I say level 3 there. And the care juma no de over to me enyabi and answer over to me amobiaba over to me or aye ejuma no so. And so it has to do with ejuma na nipa krono be enye and the criteria and answer the skill level nipa krono here to do that particular job. Into of course so we agency and answer we company ube ma nkrofo we ejuma no una ube hu qualifications and nipa krono ebe here when I who the sort of skill level nipa krono ebe here e de ayesa ejuma no into of course say ohwe sayema we ni na answer na wa ma sa nipa no that certificate of sponsorship because it is also your duty and answer say we make sure say nipa kona wo pesa wo ma na ejuma no obetumi emiti sayema we na wetumi ama no sa certificate of sponsorship na obetumi dey aye application no because okoye application na omo be share sanyema we ni na biom ansa na omo ama no visa no o person omo be application no na omo refuse omo because bia we meet English language test and I say we meet the required skill level and I say bia ni salary level no and drew baby is odru edru. In terms of that, no, it is always a good thing to just make sure say nipa kono betumi emiti saa yema we ni na ansa na omo de service no so amasa nipa krono. And of course, I know say most employers and I say most businesses within the UK no are very keen on supporting nkrofona omofie no to just come in the UK and just try and work to be able to also support family members and nkrofona omofie no. And I believe that regardless of the cost involved in even sponsoring sa nkrofona omobeba no, at least you know say you have done your part to also help somebody come to the UK and to also benefit your UK economy. No? So, and I know that there are a lot of agencies out there. I know that of course, and you'll be na ebe you see this opportunity, but say opportunity no so that what there, then why not use it to benefit other people? I know that sometimes reading also bad to me adults because of the fact that so cause sponsor will be and they're still making sure say we anyway at the hall, and sometimes that can put people off. But I am saying that it doesn't always have to be nipa bakwa or owner of the business and not say nipa bakwa or running business not to do all of that. You can always have other people to run those roles because almost here just 3 people. And so almost was authorized officer, ABA, onim in branding kakra, why you reading kakra, or say yama se kakra or bet to me say yama obi abaye juma your company nimwa. And the criteria way and in branding say ye here and sana ye bet to me amani pakrono aba. Into say yaman is a certificate of sponsorship there. And the yen say the qualification no ebe to me it is a required skill level. Almost say it has to be equivalent to A levels, but say nipa kono Emma UK actors for access and almost say the required level now almost na. Then of course why not? Say nipa kono so a degree na ABA ne degree no so meet that level B1 and level B2 now almost so then why not? Say nipa kono ne salary ebe to me emit the required salary level and I say the job market level now almost na. Then why not? In since I am away in nano, say authorized person ebe to me ashemu I can say nete inti say ya, then that is fine. So one kasa what to company ni one say I say now person one employ obia. Of course, omubema okwan say obe to me I employ obi like a lawyer to be able to perform that role as a key contact into ABA. Nipa krona oye application ama no person oye responsible for the running of making those applications and also granting those certificate of sponsorship. And so person will be for internal sano you can give that role to a third party. It doesn't have to necessarily be obia oye within the company and also within the business. And then you have that key contact person on the home office for no every day and say usually it's a certificate of sponsorship a home office for no and a bema electronic record or the bema nipana or the bebano and see that key contact person no a obia home office for no any company no ebe liaise with and see that is also another role almost say sanipano so ebe. So we are very competent and over to me I 3 roles nina but so what did you say over here then it is key that you have somebody assist you in those areas saying over to me I can say as soon as see bet to me about me with being a key contact person and I say level 1 contact person. Now me my authorizing officer met me happiness to say we obey to me aba because ya check BBI you okay and say we pay to me aba and they always want you to inform them. Home office for no dear. Bibi sisa, omo pese wo inform me omo. So nipa ko na mba edwuma omo pese wo inform me omo. So business ne sisa omo pese wo inform me omo. Say if of course you believe say in kofana omo afa no omo ni na aba edwuma and they are no longer working with your company, then so will inform me home office for no so there's a lot of guidance in terms of what they expect from employer no, and of course you will need to go through all of this answer what started process now or the bema in so aba most licenses are omodema valid for 4 years into say omodema for that 4-year period the next 4 years now assign and renew bill. In terms of your businesses, no, I'm sure say you share na you who say ejuma na ye wono ye betumi amanko so aba yes ejuma no na say business no in any way into say wouldn't say your business and I say agent and I say a viable care home and I be sana or person umma nkofo abe ye adwuma e wokrom and I say over to me am nkofo a omo should I say visa holders omo person omo tina krom ha dia and why not look into applying for star sponsorship licenses na with me aboa yen nkofo ni bi. And so this is a general call out to employers, any companies, any businesses more chrome ham GD say to me ama yen for ejuma any asset na ewo chrome ha. It's a profit. Meja no hana yatwaso.
Yo, that was it. Nka wanja wa hakra ye di ubesi ha. So wanja wa hakra mame lawyer ye di ubesi ha. Ene ensem no ebi abobo abapapapapapapa. Asema woka ye mame emfa we emeka ho. Mekai se me ba krom ha na madam fu bi se opese me bo ano. Ena meka kire ne se o. Krom ha no wo ye driver wo Ghana. Aha no driving no enhyɛ dan nyɛ adwuma bi a ɛkyerɛ so saa din kɛbɛyɛ a kosuansa no adwuma kakra ebia pɛmɛsin bi carpenter bi ana tailor bi na kodi di na chi na suansa no adwuma kakra wampa mu a wan hu sɛ necessary abɛyɛ adwuma kɛseɛ say ɛno ɛna bɛda hɔ a ɛnka mekaayɛ no ɔkɔhwɛɛ ɛne yɛhwɛɛ yɛ a ɛnka ne nka na so adwo no papa no ebi a wo nua bi wo adamfo bi wo nyonko bi pese oboa no ene ma me lawyer wa behwie isem agu fom papa sponsorship license for 4 years ye de ma wa 4 years ene obetimi dia fa nipa basa ene adwuma na odi omoba anopai fre eye 0208 133 4646 0208 133 1134 and I say 077 Mepacho Shannon so 077 1950 na me fa mama me lawyer ne me fa nipa be ye mienu ana me nsafe no mama me lawyer edi ne nsem nyina atudwa na yekọ ye fasting and prayer 28 days ye bompa ye anopa awia anwumere enenti e wo sabitimi koduru fie entem na mitimi siesi mi homa empa ebono ansana emre no edi ahia ye asori hello me pacho me mawachi ema wakwa ba
Mejoso prophet
me pacho me mawachi o
prophet Mejoso
afrisha panso
fenko na metinda
to wadaroma me pacho o kasa no apeja woni kakra amame se le be mitimi ati wonka
you prophet Michael Eunice. Maybe menya business na my question what I'm now say a different from the topic in Okra concerning a ongoing delay a cost. You say my application they move over 9 months at review administrative review 9 months a trouble be the same profile. na maybe that's a bit higher found because you come papa maybe you stagnant.
I know, say it's a very big struggle for one person over here, Juma, and that's one person to cry, and that's you just want continuity. And of course, we're trying decision now, want to me, and young boy, and so just puts you at a standstill. In terms of home office, the most you can do in terms of delay, is to make a complaint and answer over your pub. Unfortunately, you can't take them to court to me because they are buying into almost pay and almost dema. Obi beka say, obi every no one and a waba. And you be and I agent too. A boom dear yet the pound crumble some monko into say when ya sa shall I say privilege say almost better application dear. And na what I did now amam. Of course, your decision and it's also affecting you in terms of general living. But unfortunately, the only thing that you can do is to make a complaint and I say to also do pre-action protocol. But you can't do more than that because almost so sano abaye duma na omoye into to them say COVID aba na create backlog and then they will try and work through it, but they will not do overly and beyond. Into Bompa is over here, sign as soon as possible. That is what I can say in terms of that.
Okay, na attraction so na overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's here, but a big room in some pen on day. And see, unfortunately, we can't push them much. Yeah. Yeah.
You, Jansu, Yadawasi, and Yankwe, no being somra. Pepacho, Mema watching, Amo Aquaba.
Yeah, Joe, prophet.
More official panso.
I feel that 10 year won't quite
No. Lawyer 8 you.
Yeah, patrol. My question is that what 10-year route in so now mudi come me 2.5. Now asu the messiah for another 2.5 year. Now application forms na me you see and na me person coming first and tika do I was send me chiano. Kalo ya beti me abwa me kakra. Nah.
Into your application for another 2.5. Into your further leave to remain FLRFP. And now will you say Anna?
Pacho, papa.
Oh, okay.
Pacho, Fatuso, lawyer Bisa say, application for further leave to remain.
Pacho,
okay. Into a form FLRFP.
Form FLRMP.
FP.
Okay.
L.
F for Foxtrot, L for Lima.
Lawyer,
okay. Lawyer, can I make country and
okay, Patroyo. It's F for Foxtrot, L for Lima.
L for Lima.
For Romeo.
Yeah.
R for Romeo.
And then another F for Foxtrot.
X for Foxtrot.
And a P for Papa.
P for Papa.
P for Papa.
Pacho, J lawyer no mano.
Okay.
Pacho, J lawyer no mano. Now, Fred is the office. Na hono. Yam information no ma hano. Yam remisha. Yadi information ni nyina. Ye be fa time. Me Pacho 0208. 493.
493. Yeah.
7340.
7340. Mpacho.
Wait me after lawyer Eunice so direct. 075
075
35 81
81
3910.
3910.
Me pa cho men friend say your life. Woman be 20 credits man be 10 minutes be because me didn't be release see ya. And 5 minutes I'm medasi. Bye bye.
Bye.
Lawyer Eunice, what's the me do by you? Me pa cho me ma watching emo akwa
Your prophet, Miss Yamun, good morning, Afishapa. And a prayer, the new bonny, your friend and Catholic Airport now. I think it's evident person Bisama is tobacco. Actually, our 3 months new baby, our British child. But then on one casa any students here in the UK or by business visa, but I expired about 2 years ago. So we have baby no say or application, but recently no apply for free waiver because we need access to work and all that. Into this country, when I apply for free waiver. Into apply for free waiver, no more send the email brand say on supportive document and Fambra. And I'll send it the command. Into within a few days, I think 2-3 days time, and I email back say I was so quiet biometric enrollment from SSC. I'm only send the email and so on biometric enrollment. But as far as I know, normally no free waiver no straight away no take this somebody code ni bro now the application. So my colleague just say, hey, is there any reason why I'm here? Almost send no emails on my biometric enrollment. Then I don't punch an email on my back for biometric enrollment. Or man for any link be or be appointment and the arm back. So first of all, you can need access to me a book for the appointment for the biometric enrollment. It's not in the fair visa. Say it is
Okay, because mainly a copy of the email, no, I can't say for sure whether it's to do with fee waiver because I know say with normal further leave to remain application dear because your application needs they will ask for biometrics to be taken into of course every application where your Chrome has said they will ask for your biometrics. In terms of the fee waiver request, no, the usual is making the application, then requesting for the documentation and then making a decision. Into almost making a decision, normal the code, no, as they will send over to me, I hear further leave to remain application. Obviously, who email names mean to me and
so it was okay. No email no has said which may release few one be actually because as far as I know, almost from review and then from the UN and the ABA, and also it is important that from Family and Human Rights case something assistance service.co.uk on free buy. And almost okay, a main applicant, it is important that you read and understand this email. If you cannot understand anything in it, please find someone to help you. Thank you for your application for permission to stay in the UK. In order for us to progress your
Patrojai. Almost say permission to stay in the UK into any just fee waiver application. Into I think say 1 year application.
But that means a better error na home office because on the application form, it says that application made a fee waiver. Request made a fee waiver and the form. The form that is not filling in. I have a copy right now. A fee waiver, they are chose. Request a fee waiver and on my chose.
Okay, on the checklist for the fee waiver, no, can you see an address?
Yeah, there's an address. I will say also send the document in case we want to be asked.
Okay, into trauma. So right to that address said this is the email she's received to go and do her biometrics, but she hasn't yet received a decision for the fee waiver. Is there any reason why they are requesting for her biometric?
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, we might use to what do you call it? We no inquiry email to send that email, but as at now, we have a response to
Okay, definitely no. She can write to the free waiver section using her home office reference. Into on for home office reference, no the man and share letter no so now. Hopefully they'll get back to her as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay then. All right. Okay. All right. That's it.
And that's it.
Okay. Prophet, that must be brief.
Prophet, until.
Hey, Ohene, me bacho yansi ya dawasi. Nyame nshira. Na ai ni lawyer aka na eno a lawyer. Ya tamu na so why?
I tell you.
Now I'm 28 days fasting and prayer.
Pacho, you must say. It's a good way to start the year. It's a good way to start the year. You can't say you're best starting with.
Me Pacho, lawyer, we are near could be a fasting Hong Kong.
The question is settlement scheme is we are certificate of application. And expect to say but the question is also put me a juma. Now what of say a juma now be a juma requires over driver, but it means all the year provisional driving a year. They don't give it to you because some say we need right to leave. But meanwhile also application, certificate of application, they say you have the right to work. Right to work now some provisional driving license. Whereby say what you might require you have to maybe driver. The other one say I don't know say conflict money. So we want to take you more.
Provisional driving license no, it's not the same as driving license. So it's I'm just wondering. Oh, here provisional driving license. I would be driving. That's what you mean.
Very good, very good. Okay. Not that I call full license. Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of provisional license, of course, if they are saying that you're allowed to work, you are allowed to reside here and also travel and the rest of it, because I know that is part of the sending for the certificate of application. Then of course, then it means that you should be able to do things as usual. And I say you should be able to reside here until someone make a decision on your application. Usually with the companies, let's say, apply for a Juma and I say, apply for a provisional driving license. They'll all ask for your passport or some form of documentation. I share and what they usually do that for is just so that they know, say, at least, they can hold you responsible. And so with the NI, when you make the application, it is something that they have on their form. And if you have a copy of your COA, then you can add a copy of your COA to say, these are the provisions that have been made available to me. I know I can work, I know that I can travel, I know that I can reside here until a decision is made. And see, because I have been given this right, I expect that you will also grant me my provisional driving license. And of course, once you are granted a provisional driving license, then you can go ahead and do what you need to do. But it is also explaining to them, because you have to explain to them, because some of these agencies, even they don't understand the fact that you are telling them that your COA allows you to work without even having a biometric and having your visa. It is a constant thing that you have to explain to them. Unfortunately, you have to do that explanation.
Okay. Yeah. But in the form of writing to them, okay. And that's a lawyer. Oh.
Some person who lawyer, yes, you can see a lawyer as well. Yeah.
Okay. That's a bit great.
That's a new one. Prophet NTO, sorry.
Oh, Nadia, Mama Mabre, lawyer, Mama Mabre.
Sorry,
Ebia fasting. Ebia fasting into Manisu Brimi. Lawyer, Unyame, Enshirao. Emre, and a Fienja for Quine Prapra.
Patrio, when I see for so I say, yes, I see with a new year. I know, prophets, what the car can say, yeah, prayer and fasting. I'm sure, Nipa Bebre or Hua, almost New Year's resolution, what they are hoping to achieve this new year. And say, you'll be open planning, you would obviously do something like a review of your personal life, and I say life in general, just so that you see where you are, where you want to go, and also the things you have learned from the previous years, and then of course, looking forward. No, I know say why your plans are. One of the plans should be drawing closer to God, saying your prophet Kanye. The whole point of prayer and fasting is to draw closer to God and to better discern from Him. And say, I like that at the beginning of the year. And I'm sure, say, your viewers near Tiffany now have something similar for the start of the year, and hopefully, Yamia Domino, so, Yama achieve this year now. Then we pray that God will also see us through, because sometimes Odre say over to me I say na into me an kobanesa ebi anya mepe, but nyamepe enye ho. Until we ask that whatever your plans are, whatever your goals are, nyame so insurance so na omamo nimdene Yema move to me, moving forward in terms of whatever goals or whatever plans you have. And say, Prophet, I know, say, young Brennan Akobebre. Nidanyama say at least, and that Wabaka and Sana, it's me a day, Jumedi. Me die a tear for so I say, me die your viewers, and so I say, your vampire said that's and that, yeah, but to me a share view. Yamin Shao.
Mame lawyer, Yanfa address, contact details. Bibia yanchire yachiri kwa mame fa nipa ba kwi mama kasa mapon ye a Christopher ye nipa so tene me se mapon so chinchini ya osagu so frɛ me ba cha me ma wachi amo akwa ba mo afiri ya pa me din na bomba so ya ba
prophet the start of your life is that you dem pan che me say me nemo kasa ye say na me say you dey say about free waiver issue, you know. Na ka person be say Eunice say enye because of say Mrs. Stan only assistant bia okum ha wanya application bia then in some person be obey medical room and say be on access to na yansa na o ma consider free waiver.
Pacho oka say mantini ye
Pacho me assassin so sisuma lawyer
me pacho say free waiver na any pacho apply for no. This and why application for free waiver no. We need assistant bia okuma that we need she. And imagine when we say A B because of say only assistant bia and you know we need the record bia on put media access na apart from the normal visa on the buy time. That is why I made the person obey biomedical enrollment, you know, before my take decision on the free waiver.
Oh, Debbie, and sister, because say only sitting a crampona. I'm baby for Yama, able to me actually say, of course, to me into your fees no. Into say a be only account, na obi na ebuana, over providing nipa chrono letter and a bank statement to show say sanipa way and ebuano. And I say, yeah, obi money die sanipa metro letter.
Or the salaries mean that car consent in the car is something to come out. And on this side, that's it. But means it different be also. So what's no soon you know when the bank
and the passport no so on the car. So they have all these things. And see, it's not because only a sitting and internet on be for the biometric. Debbie and this.
Okay. And then remember actually that said your kind and that's the good and issue.
What's the sign?
Oh, Henny, Yanso, Yadawasi, when you mention a pato, question one summer, party.
Only that you read the prophet made us.
Okay, it's the BWF Solicitors, your London, 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, no so. In see your Ben 7 Sisters Station. Free exit to who abon sign kese ewo wonsa right. Ye wo Anna House into 4th floor no so. Your postcode near N154NP into N154NP. And of course, so say book appointment now be hu yen so your number near 0208 493 7340 into 0208 493 7340. You be your offices no from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, oba Saturday dia and you have to specifically request for it. Now, it's me, I should say, to me, and your provisions amawa. And of course, we are still keeping to your COVID, hand sanitizing and wearing of the face mask. And so, oba, yabemao, I hand sanitizer and face mask. But the person obeba now person consultation remotely so we have that facility available. And so far we can say me person me appointment remotely. You to me book over Zoom so. Until we have that available. It's of course in regards to any family issue apart from immigration we also deal with family issues. We also deal with things like civil litigation and dispute resolution and Ghana warrior so of course we here involved with all these other issues so you bet to me about so prophets yamishra
lawyer akagum kama lawyer onso onyame inshira papa na onka wo ho sani afi yewura mu a wo ho ahye da asiafa aye fafai onyame ema enuoma enko kama saa mechia bibi ne papa ne nana na busiafo obia lawyer bye bye
inshira bye
ye fema ye wo London ya gia basobodie bebre ne ya redare ewo mranse mu legal services BWF family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWF dear, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nyeden kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura wo ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care, any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ni eya wo bre mu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho wo BWF Solicitors de ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasa jinatum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 p.m. And a memory danso a appointment in Kwa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 p.m. Yawa 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road London N15 4NP 793 Seven Sisters Underground Nswa eye kwantie bi yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member and na wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law wa advising local authorities official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law